Hi everybody, my name is Ryder Gently. I am a drag king from southern Maine and I'm 23 years old and this is my story.
So how long have you been doing drag for?
I have only been performing in drag for about 2 months now. I've been dabbling in it for about 4.
What would you say Ryder's style of drag is?
As you can see, I like black and colors. So it's kind of a little bit of a lot, but that's what drag is. But Ryder's style is a lot of edgy, pop punk, alternative, risky, and risque content.
What made you decide to do drag?
I decided to do drag because it's been something that I've thought about for a really long time and I just always pushed it off because I didn't think that I was good enough or that someone like me could pull it off.
Why did you pick your drag name?
I picked my drag name because the name Ryder has always been like a really fascinating, cool name to me. And the whole name itself came together to me when I was sitting with some friends and it just was like, it fell when we were trying to come up with my name, it fell into my lap. I spell it the way I do, with gently having the L-E-E at the end instead of how you would normally spell gently. Because in my birth name, Lee is my middle name. And I kind of wanted to carry that over into my performing name.
What are your pronouns?
I go by they, them pronouns, but in drag, it's he, him, or they, them.
Who are your drag inspirations and why?
My drag inspiration is Dixo. Because if Dixo was not in my life and I did not meet Dixo when I did, I probably would not be performing. But other than that, I look up to basically every drag king on the face of this earth for, like, and queen. Like, they're all amazing in their own way. So, like, I can't really just pick one person.
If you could perform anywhere in drag, where would it be?
If I could perform anywhere, oh my god. I kind of want to challenge myself a lot and I want to perform in every state.
What is your biggest drag accomplishment so far?
Starting drag.
Do you have any embarrassing moments that have happened yet?
In like my 3rd show, I was with everybody doing the opener and all of a sudden I just started panicking and sat down mid-song and just like gave up.
Is there anything that you would change about your drag?
I don't think I'd change anything about it. I just would like to learn more and gain more technique and understand the art form and culture a lot better than I do now.
What are some of your hobbies outside of doing drag?
God, my hobby is drag. But I like to read and write and I binge watch Netflix like every other human on the face of this earth. And I like Halo and the ocean a lot.
Where do you see your drag in 5 years?
Hopefully in 5 years I would like to have fully established a name for myself. Hopefully before 5 years I'll be able to have my face on some t-shirts and some stickers and some fancy stuff. Maybe even have my name on a pencil. Like, that would be cool.
How many pairs of drag shoes does Ryder Gently own?
6. But I probably only wear like 2 of them, honestly.
What's your best drag memory so far?
My best drag memory so far is probably my first night at the bar that I perform at.
Talk a little bit about your first performance. How did it make you feel?
So I had a lot of emotions the night of my first performance. Actually, the whole week of my first performance. Like, I did a lot of practicing and stressing for like no reason. But at the end of the day, after I was all ready, I was ready to go. I was hyped up. And I got to the club and was nervous for the opener, and then after the opener I was perfect. I had my AirPods, I listened to my song, like a couple performances before mine. I was good, and then I got out back and changed, and I heard my name and my heart dropped. I was so nervous that I wasn't going to be able to ever perform at the club again, because, you know, if they didn't like me or whatever. But as soon as I stepped out of the curtains, every single thing, every fear, every stress was like completely gone. And I don't know why I even was stressing to begin with.
How often do you buy new items for your drag wardrobe?
Weekly. I buy at least one thing a week. Like, I literally bought something for my wardrobe today.
What is the most daring thing that you have done during a performance?
I kind of have this signature move. I used to cheer. I cheered for 14 years, so I have a little experience in, like, tumbling and stuff. So I did a cartwheel into a split during my first performance, and everybody was screaming my name. So now it's kind of just my thing, and I do it in all of them. But there was this one performance where I was like, I'm going to do something different that I haven't done before, and I did like a shoulder roll. That was pretty intense. My shoulder hurt for a few days after that, though. But it was fun. I think I'll do it again.
How long does it take for Ryder Gently to get into this drag makeup?
Well, today's whole attire was a mess, and it took me like 5 hours. I kept taking it off and putting it back on and taking it back off. It was a nightmare. But normally I could say between like 3 to 4.5 hours. Maybe 5. Depends on what my plans are, or if I don't have any ideas.
What are your go-to meals for after a big performance?
Taco Bell. But I can't have that anymore because I'm on this new diet and I can't have any sugar. So it's probably going to be some grapes or watermelon.
What are 3 must-haves items in your drag bag that you always have with you?
Fan. Even though it's not mine. I steal it from Tik Tok. I always need my, I always need a comb, and I never end up combing my hair at the bar, but like I'm terrified that my hair is gonna get messed up. I need like 2 extra pairs of socks, and I'm afraid that like I'm gonna step in a puddle of water, but like my shoes are like always on, so I don't know what the issue is. And I always bring extra boxers, and I always have cologne. Always. And I shower in it.
What is the strangest item that you can find in Ryder Gently's drag bag?
In my drag bag? My drag bag's empty right now. But I bring 2 bags. I bring like a backpack, and then I bring like a duffel bag. But I found Smarties one night after my performance when I got home, and I don't even know where they came from because I usually don't buy Smarties, and they were literally there was 2 just random Smarties chilling in my bag. So like, and I'm pretty sure they might still be in there because I was too tired to take them out.
Does Ryder have any advice that he could give to any new drag performers out there looking to start?
Just do it. You will regret it if you don't. I regret not starting when I wanted to do it the first time. But I'm glad I'm doing it now. So if you want to perform, then perform and do it to your heart's content.
If your drag persona had a warning label, what would it say?
Daddy or dangerous. That is my story. If you have any more questions for me or for the co-host of this channel, feel free to comment them on this video, any video, message us, and we'll be sure to do a Q&A video shortly. Have a great night, guys.